researchers will tell you that the best websites objectively online, the best review websites, the best websites for current information are being outcompeted by slop and SEO nonsense. You have this platform where all the value has been gathered in for the executives and for their shareholders, and none has been left for the business customers or the end users.
So, I think so many people use Google. When you type in whatever term, you get a whole bunch of results. We used to, I think most of us click on the top one to start, but now you get, as you say, all those ads that look like search results. And then there's, the AI paragraphs up there. And then beneath that, there's the SEO links. People are using the AI tools now, things like Chat GPT for basic searches. But we also have those AI generated overviews at the top of Google search pages. You say Google actually loses money on AI, so why is the company even working with it at all?
Well, it's not just Google that loses money on AI. The sector has spent about 700 billion American dollars in capital expenditures so far, and by their own account, the total revenue from all the AI companies is $45 billion dollars. And those GPUs they spent all that money on, they are depreciating them over a 5-year depreciation schedule, but they actually burn out in 2 to 3 years, and sometimes when they're doing really hard training runs in just 53 days. So not only are they not making money, they somehow have to turn $45 billion dollars into $700 billion dollars in 2 to 3 years, or they're never going to recoup that money. As to why Google is doing this, well, the market loves a monopolist on the way up, right? When you're a growth stock, the market will give you an incredible multiple of your earnings. That's called the price to earnings ratio in your stock price. And that means that you can use your stock to like buy other companies or hire people. When Mark Zuckerberg says, "Oh, I'm giving $100 million to this AI scientist," he didn't give him dollars, he gave him stock. And the difference between dollars and stock is if you make the dollars at Facebook headquarters, the Treasury Department breaks the door down. But you can make the stock at Facebook headquarters just by typing some zeros into a spreadsheet. But when you stop growing, they're like, okay, well, you're a mature company now, and your share price falls precipitously, and your ability to bring it back up by buying other companies, by hiring key personnel, you're hobbled now because you have to bid with dollars, which you can only get by getting a creditor or a customer to part with their own money. Whereas your competitors, these still growing stocks, they get to bid with stocks. So you're going to lose every single bidding war. And so this is an existential crisis for large companies that have attained total market dominance. The market, ironically, is like, sure, you've got pricing power now, but where's your growth going to come from? 90% search market share sounds great, but like you're not going to get more searchers unless you breed a billion humans to maturity and make them Google customers, which they call Google Classroom, and it takes a minute.